Welcome back to The Real Deal, everybody. Today's episode is, well, bananas. Introducing our father-daughter teammates, Samantha and Aurelio. This powerful pair isn't intimidated by any obstacle put in their path, so they are jumping into today's competition head on. Speaking of power, today we're talking about God's power in our story called All Fired Up from Daniel chapter 3. Hold up your hands and make sure your Real Deal guide is there because we've got points to gather and questions to answer. Let's get to it. Samantha and Aurelio, on your mark, get set, go!
Our contestants are playing their real reveal called Candy from a Baby, where they're trying to get all of the pieces of candy from one bowl to the other using only their baby hands. The catch is they are blindfolded. If they can do it, they'll get the card that reveals today's Bible story and the custom set of Real Deal buttons.
Yeah!
Congratulations to our contestants. Now make some noise for your host, Mr. Coyote.
That was awesome. You guys rocked the real reveal just now, and I am so excited to see you guys compete in today's challenges. So today we are here with Samantha and Aurelio from our Hunter Park campus. So Samantha, do you prefer being called Samantha or do you like Sammy? Sammy, okay, sounds good, man. We are so excited to have you guys. And now if you were to combine your names together, would it be Samrelio or Arantha?
I don't know how to say it.
We're gonna go with Samrelio.
Samrelio.
I
like that.
Yeah. Okay, so Sammy, will you open up our real reveal and let the audience know what story we're talking about today?
All Fired Up.
Oh, I love that. That's right, we're talking about All Fired Up, and that story is found in Daniel 3. Now, Sammy, it says here that you are a huge fan of popcorn. What is your favorite type?
I like how buttery it is.
So buttered popcorn, all right. Well, I've got a good recipe that I can share with you after the show. But it also says here that you have been taking and learning gymnastics. What are some of the things that you have learned to do?
Back walkovers, back handsprings, and a lot of those things.
All right, that's so cool. And have you been teaching her gymnastics for all of the front flips you know and back flips?
Every day.
Every day.
Oh,
I love that.
Backflips.
Well, moving on to Aurelio. Now, it says here that you have danced under the Eiffel Tower in Paris with Sammy. Is that true?
That is true.
That is so cool.
True.
I love that. Was it at night when it's all sparkly and shiny and the lights are on?
Yes.
Was it during the day? It was at night?
It was at night.
So cool. That is so fantastic. Thank you both for sharing about yourself. And now, I think it's time to see who your sponsor is and hear about your grand prize.
It's Sandals Church Lake Arrowhead, and we're sponsoring the grand prize for today's episode.
Let's check it out.
Should you win today's grand prize, Samantha and Aurelio take home the ultimate slime kit from Elmer's Glue, the classroom's favorite glue. Keep stretching your skills to the end.
Oh, I am so excited for that prize. And today's story is All Fired Up. And it's about three men who almost got set on fire. Now, Aurelio and Sammy, when you guys hear this sound, it'll be time for you to play one of our 4 real games and to answer a question about our story. For each game you win, you're gonna get 5 seconds added to your Real Deal time. Audience, you have the same question on your Real Deal guides, and you'll be playing to earn your own points as well. Aurelio and Sammy, let's see your game face. Oh yeah, you guys look so good, and it looks like you guys are ready, so let's jump into our story. So today we're talking about a king named Nebuchadnezzar who made a golden statue and told everyone to worship it. Now, if they didn't worship that statue, they would be thrown into a fiery furnace. Yikes. Now, there were 3 Israelite men who refused to worship the king's statue. Oh, that is the sound for our first 4 real question. Sammy, Aurelio, listen up. It says, the 3 men who wouldn't bow down to the statue were named Shadrach, Meshach, and what? Think about it. Audience, now it's your turn to think about what your answer is. Grab your Real Deal guide, mark down what you think it is as we hear about our next game.
This game is called Balloon Pop. For this game, our contestants will pop the balloons until they find the correct answer inside. If they can find the answer in time, they'll grab it and head back to the buzzer.
All right, I see 5 balloons for each of you. There are 4 answers placed in there randomly. I think you guys can do this in 3, 2, 1, go! And they're off! Oh, that was so good, Dad. Keep going, keep going. Oh, that's 2. You might need to jump on your daughter's side in a second. Oh, there's one answer there. And he's still going. No. Oh, good job. Working as a team.
We got it.
I think they got it. So
You got
good.
it.
Yay!
Man, that was some good. Head back to your spot. That was fantastic. You were so fast, and you know what? You didn't even have to pop them all to find the answer that you were looking for. And so we were looking for Shadrach, Meshach, and
Abednego.
Abednego! That's correct. The 3 Israelite men who refused to worship the golden statue were Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They told the king that they only worshiped the one true God and that he could save them from the fire. This made King Nebuchadnezzar so mad that he ordered the fire to be made 7 times hotter. Oh, that's the sound for our next question. Here it is. The fire was so what that even the soldiers around the fire died. All right, I want you guys to think about what the answer is. Audience, take a look at your guides, lock in your answer as we hear about our next game.
This game is called Unrolled. For this game, our contestants will unroll the rolls of toilet paper until they find the answers hidden within. Then they'll grab the correct answer and head back to the buzzer before time is up.
Okay, this one is really fun, and I want you guys to add another 5 seconds to your real deal time, okay? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go! And they're off looking for the fire was so what that even the soldiers around the fire died. All right, they are moving and grooving. I like that. Sammy's going for both of the rolls. Dad has a nice smooth motion. So good. Keep going, guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, grab something, 3, 2, 1.
You got it.
We were the only, those answers, they evaporated in the sea of toilet paper. Okay, head back over to your
I saw
spot.
it on the floor.
I heard you say that. You said, I got it. And then Dad was like, I'm still going. I'm still going. You were harnessing your inner cat right there. Like you were just like.
I was in it.
It was so good. But your daughter grabbed it. We were looking for the fire was so hot. The fire was so hot. And yes, that is correct. Another 5 seconds to your final score. The fire was so hot that even the strong soldiers around it died. Then King Nebuchadnezzar tied up Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego and ordered them to be thrown into the fire. All of a sudden, Nebuchadnezzar looked in the furnace and saw not 3, but 4 men walking around completely unharmed. Oh, which is the sound of our next 4 real question. Aurelio and Sammy, who was the 4th man in the fire? Audience, I want you guys to lock in your answer as we hear about our game.
This game is called Toss Your Lunch. For this game, the right answer is hidden under one of 4 bowls. Once our contestants find the correct answer under the cheese puffs, bread, bologna, or sliced cheese, they'll take the items and toss them across the room into the bowl on top of their partner's head. If they can catch their lunch items and reach the buzzer in time, they'll win.
Dad, looking good in that poncho. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready.
Okay,
You
here
ready?
we go. In 3, 2, 1, and they're off. It looks like Dad's grabbing the bowl, and Sammy's looking for the right answer. She's looking for the answer to who was that 4th person in the fire. Oh, she found what she wants right here, and we have. Oh, it popped out. A little bit farther, throw farther, and oh, that's 1, and 2, and here we go. Oh, we missed 1, and 3, and 4,
8,
and
7,
5,
6,
6,
5, 4,
7, one
3,
more.
2,
Oh, 7.
1.
Oh, and that is time. Oh, so good. Man, you had a couple of those pop in and pop out. It was like a toaster oven on your head. All right, put that down and come back over here. Hey, bring the bowl that you chose. Oh, the answer, you can bring the answer. So we were looking for who was the fourth man in the fire. There was Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, and...
Jesus.
Okay, she says Jesus. Yes, that's correct. The fourth man in the fire was Jesus, the Son of God. Now everyone, even King Nebuchadnezzar, knew it must be true. It was astonishing. King Nebuchadnezzar let Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego out of the fire right away. And listen to this. They weren't burned and didn't even smell like smoke at all. It was a miracle. Then King Nebuchadnezzar praised the one true God. Now, can you imagine being thrown into a fire and just walking around not being burned? God used Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego's faith to show his great strength to others. Even though it was terrifying to face the angry king and be thrown into a fire, the three men trusted God no matter what happened to them. Now that is true faith. Which brings us to our fourth and ultimate for real question and our one thing for today, which is, just like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego experienced a powerful miracle in the story, God is what? Aurelio and Sammy, think about it, talk amongst yourselves. Audience, let's hear about our final for real game.
This game is called Use Your Noodle. For this game, our contestants will pick up pasta pieces with uncooked spaghetti noodles. They'll transfer it to the partner's spaghetti, and their partner will put the pasta onto the plate with the correct answer. If they can collect enough pasta on the right answer and head back to the buzzer in time, they win.
All right, friends, here we go. Let's get those extra 5 seconds and our mystery bonus. You ready, Sammy? In 3, 2, 1, go! And they're off. And it looks like they're looking for which one they want to choose. 1, 2, 3, or 4. And slide it out there. Yes, that's 1. So good. He put it onto the plate that he's choosing. And one more. Oh, that was so quick. We lost one.
10, 9, 8.
Yes, here we go.
7, 6, 5.
So good, and back to the buzzer. Yes, we lost the ball. Yes, so good. Oh my goodness, you guys were flowing through that. Head back to your spot right there. Man, that was so good. We were looking for our one thing today. Sammy, what did you choose? God is
Powerful.
Yes, that's right. God is powerful. Now, friends, we'll be back right after this.
Coming up, will Aurelio and Sammy ping pong for too long? We'll find out if they succeed in a minute. But first, stand up on your feet because it's time to worship.
Bible's more than just a book. It's the Word of God. Dear enemy, you were just a part of the plan for the hope and the future I now have. Dear enemy, my God is the master creator. Everything is better in his hands. You meant to hurt me, but God turned your evil into good. It was to save me and the lives of many people. God turns evil into good. God turns evil into good. Dear enemy, you were just a piece of the puzzle God set aside from the very start. Dear enemy, you're a blot of ink on my canvas. God is framing as a work of art. You meant to hurt me, but God turned your evil into good. Into good. It was to save me and the lives of many people. God turns evil into good. 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 He's pointing me to light with your arrows. He's building a throne with your sticks and stones. He's cooking me a feast with your fire. Yeah, he's using you to help me grow. He's pointing me to life with your arrows. He's building a throne with your sticks and stones. He's cooking me a feast with your fire. Yeah, he's using you to help me grow. You meant to hurt me, but God turned your evil into good. Into good. It was to save me and the lives of many people. God turns evil into good. 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 God turns evil into good.
We're back on The Real Deal. Now let's welcome for our real-time challenge, Mrs. Coyote.
Hey guys, and all of you out there, welcome back to The Real Deal. Right now, we are gonna jump into our real-time challenge. And remember, right now, you guys are at 25 seconds, okay? That's really, really good. Right now, during our real-time challenge, you guys are gonna have a chance to add more seconds to your time for your final Real Deal game. You ready for it?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are doing awesome. Let's go ahead and hear about our real-time challenge.
This challenge is called Ping Pong Breath. Aurelio and Sammy will have to go down the line blowing these ping pong balls to the opposite plate. And if they get to the end of the line, they can go for the golden ping pong ball, which will add 5 seconds to their time.
All right, you guys, that golden ping pong ball is worth 5 extra seconds, okay? So you have a chance at 11 seconds right now. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, you're in position. Here we go, I'm gonna count you in. On your marks, get set, go! All right, okay, we've already swapped 2. Great job, keep going, reset it. There you go. Okay, there's another one. There you go, Sammy, awesome, awesome. One more swap, okay, we're at the golden. We got this one, yep, send it over. We're waiting on this one. Okay, keep going, and we did it. You guys got it. That was it, come on over. You guys got that so fast. Awesome job. Well, that was an easy 11 seconds added to your time. How did that feel?
Good.
Good? That was pretty awesome. So good. Well, we had 25 seconds. You just scored an extra 11 seconds, which brings you to a total of 36 seconds going into your final Real Deal round. Congratulations. You guys are awesome. Go ahead and take a break before we get you into the Real You booth. All right, you guys, here's the deal. You have to have good control and powerful lungs for the game that we just watched. And it reminds me of how God is powerful. And did you know that we can be powerful just like God? God is powerful, and He made us to be powerful just like Him. But being powerful isn't just being physically strong. It's having strong faith and strong character too. When we do the right thing, even when it's hard, when we stand up for others who might be hurting, when we face injustice and unfairness, and when we are courageous and confident leaders, we are reflecting God. And that's just one way we can be who God made us to be, because we are showing others what God is like. And that's why we can reflect God's power.
That was great, Mrs. Coyote, and we'll be right back with more fun and games in just a second. But right now, we're sitting here in our Real You booth where we're going to talk about how to reflect God. And Aurelio, you're here to share a story about reflecting God's power?
Yeah, so for all the kids at home, I want you to think about a time where you had to reflect and rely on the power of God.
Yeah.
And today I get to share a story that I'm so proud of with actually Samantha. And so there was a time where we went away on a vacation. We were away for several weeks. We were away from home.
And is it your whole family, just the two of you?
It was our whole family.
The whole family went away?
Whole family was away. And we were checking into a hotel. And when we were checking into the hotel, we started to smell a lot of smoke.
Oh.
And we didn't know where the smoke was coming from.
Okay.
And so as I looked out the window to the front of the hotel, there was smoke coming down from the top of the roof.
Really?
And it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger to the point where we had to run out of the room, go down the stairs because they turned off the elevators, and we had to run to the lobby. So in the middle of it, as Samantha saw a lot of busyness, she just said, we need to stop and pray. And I remember her just leading us in prayer, because in that moment, she understood that in this chaos, in all this frantic craziness, there was really only one place that we would be able to kind of bring the situation under control or calm. And she looked to God in that situation. And it was such an example for so many people that were sitting around to see her at about 5 years old say, we need to pray. Like, we need to rely on God's power to slow this down and to calm everyone down.
What a great story, and way to go, Sammy. And friends, just like Sammy relied on God in that difficult situation, you guys can rely on God's power too.
We're back on The Real Deal. Let's look at some highlights so far.
Yes, you guys have done so good, and I think you guys are ready to play our final game called The Real Deal.
Here's the deal. The game is called Monkey Feet. Aurelio and Sammy will be using their feet to peel the bananas as fast as they can. They have the combined time they've earned from the previous round to do it in, and if they can peel 2 bananas in time, they'll win today's grand prize.
All right, Aurelio and Sammy, we are here for the final Real Deal, and you guys have racked up a total of 36 seconds over today's previous rounds. So if you guys are ready, we would love to see you peel some of these bananas. Go ahead and take your positions over here. We've got 4 bananas. Do what you can in your 36 seconds. You guys are gonna do awesome.
You can use your toenails. You can grip it however you need to.
I might be able to use my toenails.
Okay,
cool.
All right, are you guys ready to go?
Just your feet, everybody.
Okay, I'm gonna count you down. On your mark, get set, go!
And they're off, peeling that banana.
I've never seen this done before.
I think this is possible. Oh, I like this.
I got it, here it is.
He's already split it open.
I got it.
Keep it going, keep it going. See if you can pull that out. Okay, that is a half banana. If we can get another half out of there, I'm gonna count that as a whole banana. There, use your toes.
Well done.
And
Okay, we're close. That was a little extra mushy.
that was fun. That's way out right there.
That's great for banana bread.
Yes, there we go. So good. Yes. Okay, here's how I'm gonna count it. You each got half a banana, and half of a banana together is a whole banana, right? If I did my math correctly, which means that you guys won the real deal. So good. Here's your prize. How are your feet? Are they very, very sticky?
Yeah, and slimy.
Yeah, sticky and slimy. Yeah, that's okay.
Who's got wipes? Who's got wipes?
You guys did it. You passed all the tests. You won the real deal game. You did so good. And you know what? Sammy, I have a question for you. What did you learn along the way?
God is powerful, and I can reflect His power.
Yes,
That's right.
yes, you did. That was so good. Thank you guys so much for keeping it real here at Sandals Church, kids. And we'll see you next time on The Real Deal.
Thanks for watching The Real Deal. Today's verse comes from Job 26:14, and these are only a small part of God's works. We only hear a small whisper of Him, so who can understand God's thundering power? That's why the one thing to remember is God is powerful. And for all of you playing from home, we'll see you next week for another episode of
The Real Deal.